Alright, hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. This, of course, is another anime reaction video, and today we are finally getting back to Scissor 7 Season 3. The reason I stopped after episode 4, after the episode 3 and 4 reaction video, was because I could not for the life of me find any more places to watch English subs versions of Scissor 7. Because I think at the time only episode 5 was available, at least in China, and then they took a hiatus until May. And now that the season's fully out, I've managed to find hopefully good English subtitled episodes 5 through 10, so I can finish season 3 in the next three videos. I don't know, sometime next week maybe, depending on how things go, because I'm still reacting to Gintama, and I kind of want to prioritize that because it's a long series. But that's besides the point. We're back with Scissor 7. I'm excited to watch more of it finally. It's been a while. It's been over a month, I'd say, And speaking of which, I'm excited to see the movie too. Anime movies are already hard to watch outside of Japan because unless it's popular enough to get like a simultaneous release in theaters in America, like I think Demon Slayer was, it's gonna be a little while. Like Shirobako and the Saga of Tanya the Evil movie, the Code Geass Lucia the Resurrection movie. Did I mention it was a Shirobako movie? Yeah, the Shirobako movie. I had to wait multiple months to get to watch them after they come out in Japan because no official site had them for a long time, and there were no really good torrents for it. Same thing with Evangelion. I'm still waiting to watch 3.1, 3.0 plus 1.1, 1.0. Excuse me, the last Rebuild movie. So I can only imagine those popular Japanese anime movies having to wait multiple months to watch those. It's going to be a lot worse, a lot longer of a wait to watch an obscure Chinese anime that a lot of people don't even know about. Like, it took me a while just to find these episodes. So, who knows, but I've been talking way too long. As always, link in the description down below to watch the full uncut reaction on either Pixel Train or BitChute. You can watch the reaction on there and then come back to YouTube for the discussion. So, let's get started with episode 5 of Scissor 7 Season 3. Okay, so that was another really fun episode. Sucks that it ended way before I thought it would. It was only 18 minutes, which is crazy to think about because I can't remember, and I don't have it downloaded anymore because I already watched it, but felt like episode 4 was probably the longest one in the season, but that's not important. This episode was really cool. We got more Dachshund like development, which is, again, I said it a bunch of times in the episode, but it's not something I expected. We're getting a lot of focus on Dachshund. Dachshund better be super important for the rest of the season when we get to Xuanwu, because I don't think, where the hell were they going? I don't remember where they were going at the end of episode 4. I don't think they're going to Xuanwu because Dachshund was just working with 11. They worked together to deal with some problems with 11 that she had. And then they were just kind of doing their own thing, from what I remember. But now, because I can only think of 2 people that are going to Xuanwu. Well, the one group of people that are going to Xuanwu right now, and that's 7. And fuck, I can't remember the chicken's name. Give me like a couple, give me like 30 seconds to go look it up. Because I swear to God, it's gonna be, I'm dying over here not remembering what his name is. Dabo, that's right. Dabo. Dabo and Xiaofei. Xiaofei. All right, I got Xiaofei right. It's been a little while, forgive me. But anyway, so maybe it's because we're saving it until the end of the season, which would make sense. But it seems like we haven't been getting a lot like a focus on 7 as a person. He's just been like a vessel for other characters at this moment. And maybe he kind of was in the first 2 seasons, wasn't he? At least in the beginning. We learned about other people through their interactions with 7. And then later down the line, we get more insight into 7. We occasionally got insights into 7, his past and whatever, through the season, but it was really at the end when we got most of it. So I'm expecting it to be the same here. So that's going to be really interesting to see. They've kept this red-haired lady a mystery this whole time. I can't think, because it's not the woman that 7 was trying to protect back when he was a part of Xuanwu and the assassination organization. I forget what it's called, but the Shadow Assassins or something. But then I can't think of who else it would be. she's got to be somebody important to the Seven, because I think, if I remember correctly, in the first episode at the beginning, she was killing some people that were talking about Chicken Island, I think. And then she's very prominent in like the very beginning of the opening. She's playing the stringed instrument at the beginning. So, yeah, I have no idea yet. But I'm really excited to find out eventually. And I'm really excited to see what's going to happen in episode 6, sorry. Because this is episode 5 and 6. Episode 6, so supposedly we're heading straight to Xuan Wu. Which if we do, that would make sense, because we're halfway through the season already. But if I wouldn't be surprised if we maybe saw somebody else doing something else somewhere else before we finally get to Xuan Wu. Unless they're going to spend 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 all on Xuan Wu. Which, I mean, if they do, great, but I don't actually know for sure. Because they could realistically not spend too many episodes on Xuan Wu, you know what I mean? Because I don't remember how many episodes were dedicated to the fight with the Prince of Stan in Season 1. I think it was only like 3 episodes. The end... It was 2 episodes and like the end of one of the episodes. And then I forget what it was like for Season 2. But I'm speculating on too many things that don't really matter, because I can just watch the season right now. I can get started with episode 6, so that's what I'm going to do. Scissor 7, Season 3, Episode 6. I'm going to go watch that now. If you haven't already watched the uncut reaction in the description, I don't know why you haven't already. It's in the same video file, but whatever. This episode was somehow simultaneously not at all what I expected, but exactly what I wanted and needed. Wow. Man. Like, I guess I shouldn't have expected we'd be getting to Xuan Wu so soon. I mean... But then I have to wonder what exactly is going to happen to Xuan Wu that we're still not there yet, you know what I mean? But even if we're not there yet, I still love this episode. I really like this episode, because we're learning more about so many things. We're learning more about pre-established things while also introducing new things, which is always a welcome thing, you know what I mean? Like, learning more about the Hua Man, who is only revealed in Season 2, only just revealed in Season 2, to originally be from Xuan Wu. So we're learning more about him, and that he's insanely strong, and that he can completely stop all of the Prince of Stan's movements, and also fly. He can fly, apparently, which is insane, because we already knew he was someone special, because when it was revealed he was from Xuan Wu, but now we know he's insanely powerful. He doesn't even recognize him. And so, learning more about him is going to be amazing. And, man, I like the conflict, the inner conflict they're introducing with the Prince of Stan, because these kids have been, because he was raised from when he was a kid till now to believe that this is just like a part of things and it's okay, and there's no problem with it. And he doesn't start to realize that there might be a problem with it until he's going through that experience that the kid was talking about, losing someone he loves, because he never had to worry about that. One, because he probably never had, it was probably treated as like essential, and then like, you know what I mean, in regards to that on Stan. But it's probably also because he didn't have very many people he loved on Stan, because they're cold, calculated, they're scientist types, do whatever for the betterment of humanity type thing. So that's probably a part of why he seemed so like such a monster in the first season. Is because he never had that experience of like intimate human interaction, because it was always about furthering humanity over, connections. And I feel like that might be a part of Xuan Wu as well, because they're not about forming connections. Both sides are about becoming as strong as powerful. The difference is just like the methods they use, basically. And so everyone in the middle is just sort of left in the crossfire. So exploring more groups of people in the crossfire that aren't on either side is really interesting, because we only saw Chicken Island in the first 2 seasons. So I'm excited to see more, and I'm interested to see what's going to happen with Stan, the Prince of Stan. and he's got to be in LA at some point. They're clearly setting that up, and I think what they might be doing is they might be, you know what? I don't know how season 3 is gonna end, but I just realized if the Prince of Stan becomes an ally by the end of season 3, and he joins Seven on his quest to like defeat people in Xuanwu, you know what might happen is because maybe here's my prediction: they're gonna kill someone important in Xuanwu. I don't know who it is, or either way, they're gonna be caught invading Xuanwu with the Prince of Stan potentially, and then it'll be considered an international incident. It's a declaration: we're going all out war. We sent guys after you, and so maybe the movie would be an all-out war between Xuanwu and Stan. That would be so cool. And then just to see how that all plays out and how it eventually gets resolved, that would be tops. Like, I don't know how season 3 ends, but that would be a really interesting place to go for Scissor 7, you know what I mean? So, again, I have no clue what's going to happen, but I am here for it. I'm going to finish season 3, and I don't know what the hell I'm going to do until I'm able to watch the movie. But all I know is I'm 100% going to be watching it on here, so if you enjoyed this video, make sure to press the like button and subscribe. Hit the notification bell if you don't want to miss future Scissor 7 uploads or any uploads of other things I do in the future, if you're interested in checking those out, you know? But with that being said, thank you all again for watching. Peace.